Hello and welcome to Atheist Bible Study. I'm Joe Dixon. Today we're going to read Isaiah's vision from Hosea 14. Woo-hoo. Always good stuff. Today's alcoholic beverage, we have Hawaiian Punch with some vodka. They got the, who we got here? Georgie. Cheap vodka, I know, just small. I usually get the big bottles and I got the little bottle for today. All right. Salute. All right. Let's get into this baby. Here we go. Isaiah's vision. This is actually in first person for once. Usually these are always in third person or something. This is actually Isaiah's talking. All right, here we go. In the year that King Hosea, not Isaiah, Hosea. In the year that the King Hosea died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne lifted up on high, and his train filled the temple. So God was running the train. Above it stood the seraphim. That's like an angel. Each had 6 wings. With two he covered his face, with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he did fly. So a seraphim, for some reason, covered his feet and his face and flew with the other 2 wings. Why did they cover their feet? I don't know. Very bad corns or something, I guess. One cried to another and said, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." The post of the door moved at the voice of him who cried, and the house was filled with smoke. Then I said, "Woe is me! For I am ruined, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of people of unclean lips. And now my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts." Then one of the seraphim flew at me, buried in his hand a live coal which he had taken from the altar with tongs. He laid it upon my mouth and said, no, he took hot coal, he laid it upon the guy's mouth. He took it with tongs, by the way. He didn't pick it, he just took the tongs, because apparently I guess the seraphim has nerve endings and he can feel the heat, but apparently this guy, Isaiah, is not going to because he's put it on his lips. Hot coal! Alright. He laid it upon my mouth and said, "Behold, this has touched your lips. Your wickedness is taken away, and your sin is removed." And Isaiah said, "Ah, fuck, what the hell's your mouth?" No, he didn't do that. He says, "I heard your voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send?" Let me start it again. "Behold, this has touched your lips. Your wickedness is taken away, and your sin is removed. And I heard the voice of the Lord saying, whom shall I send?" Sorry, God. "Whom shall I send? Who will go for us?" "Here I am," I said. "Send me." And the Lord said, "Go and tell this people, you hear, but you do not understand. You see, but you do not know what you see. Weigh down the heart of this people and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, and change their ways and become healed." I didn't understand the sentence either, but there you go. Then I said, "Oh, how long, O Lord?" And God answered, "Until the cities are wasted and without inhabitants, and the houses are vacant, and the land is utterly desolate. Then the Lord will have removed the men far away, and the whole land will be forsaken." Ooh. Bible. Always good reading. I have no idea what the fuck that was I just read. It's always very interesting, people who say, like, I couldn't live in a world if I thought there was no God. I gotta have my God. I just can't live in a world that I thought there was no God. Listen, you know how you managed to survive when you found there was no Santa Claus? Remember how you survived just fine when you found out there was no Tooth Fairy or Easter Bunny? Remember how you went on with your life just fine when you found out that Ricky Martin didn't like pussy? Well, you can go on that there's no God. It's just fine. You'll be fine. You do not live in a world in which a universe is created by one super being who looks over everything and watches you while you whack it to granny porn. It's fine. You'll be good. You'll be good. I'm also often told, oh, you should knock other people's beliefs. Why not? That's how I get it up. Now, I know I'm not supposed to make fun of retarded people, but retarded ideas? Come on. I mean, seriously. Circumcision? A pope? A Superman who decides who can't fuck, but decides what you can do with your schlong? A yarmulke? A bowl for the head? Come on. Really? Can't make fun of that? I don't see why not. I mean, that's just religion, and I see myself as a skeptical person. I don't believe a lot of stuff. Like, I used to be a big believer in alternative medicines. I used to think alternative medicine is wonderful. And then I realized one day, and I no longer believe in alternative medicine, because I realized if an alternative medicine actually worked, it would be called medicine. Now, and I get into these arguments sometimes with people who do the old, oh, but our ancestors, you ever hear the ancestral thing? Oh, our ancestors have been doing it for thousands of years. People do it for thousands of years. People forget our ancestors didn't know the concept of indoor plumbing. Our ancestors used to go to a barbershop to get their surgery. You know that? Absolutely true. That's what the barbershop pole symbolizes. The pole, the red on the pole represents blood. The white on the pole represents a tourniquet. And the pole itself represents a stick you'd hit yourself over the head with for being the idiot who goes to a barbershop for surgery. Our ancestors were morons. And it goes in the East too. Don't give me that Eastern bullshit. Oh, acupuncture. It's a good Eastern medicine. Wonderful. Acupuncture is a weird thing where you're supposed to stick needles in your body and it gets your chi going because the chi in your body and the needle gets the chi going in the body. Listen, if anybody's sticking needles in my body, it better be full of heroin. And people say, well, acupuncture restores balance. If some freak tells you they want to restore your balance, tell them to get you a pair of crutches. Because unlike acupuncture, crutches actually restores balance. And what do I believe? I believe in UFOs, but I believe in actual UFOs, unidentified flying objects. I think it's possible to look in the air and I know what something is. Like, oh, what is that? Flying object. Like, for example, when Al Green got hit with when that woman took that pot of hot grits and threw it at Al Green's naked body while he was taking a bath, at that moment, that was a UFO. As he was sitting there, he's going, oh, was that thing from Pluto? Ah! Oh, well, there's something flying at me. Oh, maybe it's going to take me to Jupiter. Ah! Oh, what's that coming at me? Oh, I hope it doesn't probe my ass. Ah! But you know what? That did not make that woman an alien. It made her an angry black woman. And that's only alien to you if you've never dated one. Okay, that is Atheist Bible Study this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Hawaiian Punch and Vodka, so-so. All right, see you next time.